Hi, got some more movies here that I'd just like to recommend. The first one is The Mask, starring Jim Carrey. And as you can see, this is the Blu-ray version. The film, if you haven't seen it, is quite enjoyable. It's got plenty of plenty of comedy and slapstick stuff in it. It's a bit like watching a live-action cartoon version of something. And the transfer on the film is pretty damn good. And I suppose the transfer could have been a little bit better, but it also could have been worse, so I'm quite happy with it overall. It's got plenty of colour. The film's pretty sharp. I must point out that they've got the wrong aspect ratio on the back here, and if you can see that, where it says 235 to 1, it's actually in 185 or 178 to 1 ratio. So, but this is on entertainment and video, so they often do make them sorts of mistakes. I've noticed a lot. I don't know why. They must be just rushing these things out or something. Anyway, I'd recommend this, and plus you can get it on Amazon for only $5.99. No, sorry, correction. It's actually $4.99 at the minute. But that, if you want one at that price, I think you'll have to hurry up, because they might put it back up again. Okay, next we have Johnny Depp in Secret Window. I guess this film gets, mixed reviews. Some people like it, some people don't like it. It seems to be a pretty much even split. But I enjoyed it. It's also got John Turturro in it, and he's always good in just about anything he's in. As you probably know, if you're a movie fan, John Turturro is often in Coen Brothers movies, and of late he's been in a few Adam Sandler movies also. So I guess he's trying his hand at comedy lately. But this is a sort of a psychological thriller, I would say. And I think it's a good movie. This is in 235 to 1 ratio. It's on Columbia Pictures, Sony Pictures label, and I definitely recommend it. The transfer's pretty much high quality. Can't really fault it. Pictures pretty damn sharp. It's not the most colourful film in the world, but there's quite a few, darker scenes and stuff. But once again, I'd recommend this. I'm not sure how much it's going for on Amazon at the minute, but I don't think it's too much if you want to get a copy. Right, next we have He's Just Not That Into You. Now once again, I was surprised when I read some of the reviews for this film at how many people actually didn't like it. In fact, some people were saying terrible things about it, like it wasn't very good at all. But I watched it, and I was, I was impressed. Basically, I thought it was an interesting movie, and it's a romantic movie. So if you like your romance, I don't think you'll be too disappointed with this one. And it's got a good cast. It's got Ben Affleck, Jennifer Aniston, Drew Barrymore, Jennifer Connelly, Kevin Connelly, Bradley Cooper, Jennifer Goodwin, Scarlett Johansson, and Justin Long. So there's quite a lineup there, isn't there? But this has got like several stories involving many of the characters going on at once. It keeps cutting between all the different stories. But the main character is this girl here, where my finger is, at the top here. And I think she's a pretty good actress, actually. She's one of the... She keeps the film rolling, I'll tell you that much. But then again, so does Jennifer Connelly does a good job as well, and Ben Affleck. I think those three are the standout performers in this movie. You might possibly need some hankies at some point during this, because it does have its, touching moments, I guess. So this one comes very highly recommended from me, if you like your romantic comedies. And next we have something quite different. Seed of Chucky on HD DVD. Now this one has an excellent transfer. It's 1:7:8 to 1 ratio, so it fills your screen completely on a widescreen television. I must point out that this movie does have quite a lot of Masonic symbolism in it. But for those of you who don't know what that means, it basically means Freemason symbolism. It's all over the shop. It ranges from the black and white checkered floor tiles to the sort of Masonic star, like what you see on the floor of the CIA headquarters. And most of the grisly, violent murders that take place in the movie take place on the floors that have these symbols on, like the floor tiles or the Masonic star. People get, murdered on them, and there's blood splattered all over the place. But this is really funny actually, because they changed the Child's Play movies pretty much into like comedy horrors. Because as you know, the first one was quite serious, but after that they started to gradually get funnier and funnier. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. Because comedy and horror sometimes works rather well together. Anyway, so I'd highly recommend this one. It should be out on Blu-ray at some point if it isn't already. I don't think it's out in the UK on Blu-ray for sure, but it might be out in America. I haven't checked. But this is the American version, which are imported from the US of A. Anyway, that's highly recommended, and remember, it has a really good transfer. Pin sharp, lots of colour, really crystal clear picture. Right, next we have Risky Business on Blu-ray. This is one of my all-time favourite movies, not just because of the movie itself, but actually because I really like the soundtrack. The score was composed by Tangerine Dream, so it's pretty much electronic all the way through, with a few guitars thrown in for good measure. I've got the soundtrack somewhere, or I did have, and it's got some good songs on there as well. I think actually I can't remember the name of all the artists that did the songs, but the extras on this, it has a new 25th anniversary retrospective in high definition documentary. I was a bit disappointed with that because Bronson Pinchot appears in this movie, and I don't know if you've heard of him, but he used to be in a TV show called Perfect Strangers, which was a situation comedy which started in 1986 and it ran till about 1993. But in the UK we only got like the first 2 or 3 seasons of it, and then they just didn't show it anymore. Anyway, Bronson Pinchot, who played Balky Bartokamos in Perfect Strangers, is in this Risky Business movie, and he's in the documentary, but he's in for like, I don't know, a few seconds and then he's gone. So I would have preferred to see more of him getting interviewed, to be honest. I don't know why he's hardly on it. Now I'm going to get disturbed by the cat once again. Anyway, the transfer on this is quite a bit better than the DVD. It's a lot more clear and sharper. So, and it is remastered. So I would if you like this movie and you haven't got it already, I'd strongly recommend that you get a hold of this Blu-ray disc. Right, the next one is another comedy, the HD DVD version of The Jerk. And by the way, I've got a question. Does anybody know where I could get a update for my Toshiba HD DVD player? Like a one that I could preferably download and put onto a disc, so I can load it into the player and update the player's firmware. Does anyone know where I could do that? Because I've tried all over the place online, and I can't find anywhere to download an update for my Toshiba HD DVD player. Because unfortunately this won't play on my player, you see, so maybe it needs the update, and then I can try it again after that, and if it still doesn't work, I guess this must be a faulty copy. But anyway, I'd be really grateful if you could help us with that. Hang on a minute, I am I running out of time here? Oops. Just a quick mention. Breezy, directed by Clint Eastwood. This is a great movie. He's not in it, but it's a really good romantic drama, and it stars William Holden and Kay Lentz. Now I have to switch this off because I think you're only allowed 10 minutes on YouTube. So thanks for watching once again, and bye for now.